Some time ago, some of you said, hey, did you see that Daicamping has put out a new tool? And I thought, well, okay, I'll check it out. I looked online and I thought, new tool? What do you mean? It's basically the same. But there have been some really big changes that I did not know, and I think you guys need to know about. All right. So let's start with what is essentially the same. We have been seeing some new handles on some of these tools, very much like the Multiper. I still think this is a fantastic tool on Amazon. On sale, it goes for under $50. Fantastic tool, especially with the Damascus blade. That's what makes it really stand out and to be a huge budget winner. Now, with the Daicamping DL301 and 302, you still get this really nice finish on the side, almost like Leatherman Free Series. I tend to like it. Other people don't. The one thing I don't like is it doesn't have a pocket clip. So I have remedied that on both of these tools. Some of you may think it's hideous, but I prefer it to be functional so I can actually use it to function. So I've actually put the Night Ice pocket clip on my Multiper. It is large. It's not my favorite, but I was going to carry this to work until I ran across this tool. And on this tool, I put the slimmer one that I actually like a little bit better, maybe. This is the universal holster pocket clip, and I will put a link to it below. If you click on more under this video, it will take you to the Amazon place where you can buy this, the Amazon tab. So we have this right here. Now let's look at the inside. Fairly standard. We have the pliers, very great pliers like Leatherman Surge. We've got the wire cutters, wire crimper on the bottom. Everything's pretty great there. On this side, we've got the 1/4-inch bit driver, double-sided bits. You can use Klein bits and so forth. So not only does the DL301 and 302 come with this great bit driver, but they do come with some extra bits as well. These right here have Torx and hex bits and also some extra flat bits right there. Pretty nice kit. And then it stows away in this front like elastic pocket. Can get caught up a little bit. I think some people have maybe put cardboard in the back, or I forget. Some of you have some tips. Maybe you can share them below if people want to use this holster. This particular one is just a simple one. It doesn't have the clip that some of the other ones does, but it still does the job. All right, so back to the tool. We've got the 1/4-inch bit driver on this side. Really like that one. The main reason that I love those is that they can also be used as a 1/4-inch nut driver, which in HVAC field I use all the time. Then we do have a wire stripper on the bottom of this can opener, bottle cap lifter. More on that later. We have these tools right here, the large screwdriver, the smaller screwdriver, the alt. All right, all that's pretty much standard, but the big changes are happening on the outside of this tool. Really, really big changes. Now, this is the tool. This is one of the first things that I feel like is huge for those in the trade. Maybe I'm exaggerating it. Please let me know if I am. I'm sure some of you will say that I am. But one of the things I love right here is you have more of a dedicated wire stripper. Now, this is one of the things I've been complaining about multi-tools for years, a long time, maybe not that long, but anyway, a long time. And I really wish that there was more dedicated wire stripping multi-tools with specific notches for different wires. There's a couple out there, but all of them have some pretty big issues. This is not perfect by any means, but hey, it's a start, and I'm willing to take a start at this time. So this has become my new work multi-tool because it has some extra dedicated notches there that I think could maybe help me out. I also like this for cutting zip ties. Not a fan of the bottle cap lifter or these wrenches. I find these useless most every time. Bottle cap lifter I use once every 2 years maybe. For sometimes I'm at a wedding and there's like old-fashioned soda cans that have the bottle caps on them. I've used it in that instance before, but that's basically all. But I do like this wire stripping notch. So that's one of the big things. Now, the second thing is this tool has become a little bit more user-friendly for those people and places where maybe there are stricter knife laws. Now, there are two versions of this tool. So this is the DL3301. You can see that you get the diamond file on one side right here, the other file on the other side. You get this great set of scissors, you get a wire stripper, and then you get this sort of do anything tool on this side. You do not have a specific blade on here that's not serrated. Now on the DL301, you do have a saw blade instead of this blade right here. So technically you don't have a blade on the outside. Now maybe that would help some of you skimp by some of those, how should we say it nicely, frustrating knife flaws. I guess that's the best way to say it. Maybe that would help you. I don't know. Make sure that you check, make sure that it's legal. But one of the great things with this is that in this pouch, not only does it come with these bits in the front, not only does it come with extra wire cutters, but on this side, you do have extra saw blades. Also, you have the scalpel blade. Try not to slice myself with it, but you've got the scalpel blade, and then it does come with extra scalpels in the box that it comes with. So that's pretty nice as well. You can replace the file with that. You can have a knife. So perhaps in some countries, again, I know some of the laws are so stringent that maybe the scissors would count as a dangerous object, but if the saw blade is not considered that dangerous, or the scissors, maybe that would be exactly the tool you need. That would be the DL302. I will put a picture on the screen. Hopefully you can see that or have seen that already. Really cool from AliExpress that they're doing this. I think this is definitely, I want to see more. I want to see more things like this. Both of these are pretty great tools. Now, I only paid $36 for the DL301 because AliExpress is having a sale on. Now, they are also having their New Year's celebrations, so they say that most of their vendors will be gone, and it will set you back a couple days, extra days getting it, which I've already sort of gotten used to waiting on things from AliExpress. They do a pretty good job, a lot of times, though it does take several weeks, and you just are always surprised when it shows up because, hey, it actually made it. So it's a good thing. But I have not had much problems from AliExpress. Some of you have expressed deep concern. That has not been my experience, but just be aware that not everything is perfect on AliExpress, as with anywhere you shop from. Let me know what you think about this tool. I think it's actually really great. I'm pretty excited about these changes. I didn't even realize. I'm excited to see them offering new outside tools. This is what people have been complaining about Leatherman forever, that they don't switch the tool sets around. When people say, hey, if I just had a saw instead of a knife, it'd be perfect, and so forth and so forth. Well, Daicamping now is doing that. So I think that's pretty amazing. Let me know what you think, and I'll be interested to read your comments below.